In May 2024, a man named Alex Shaw, a homeowner in Florida who rents out properties on Airbnb, posted a series of videos on TikTok that have left the internet buzzing. In these videos, recorded by his security cameras, we see a young man enter a shed in Alex's backyard. But what happens next is where things get really weird. On the 29th of April, Alex Shaw posted the first video about this man.
Dude's coming onto my property to what looks like rob my house, but it actually turns out he is a time traveler. And let me show you that. I literally can't even make this up. Like if I wanted to make this up, it blows my mind. This just happened yesterday. So as you can see, he's wandering around my backyard. I don't know what he's trying to do. Now he's like thinking like where to go, and he actually ends up going into my shed. So you can see he opens it, goes into the shed. So I'm fast forwarding the time so you can see there's no movement. He never leaves the shed. And I'm talking on the camera. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Why are you in my shed? Never answers. He never leaves the shed. I literally was watching it the whole time. So I end up calling the police. You could see in the last one, the police coming through the front yard. And then here's the police coming into the backyard. And you can see they literally go inside. They go inside and I'm talking to them. Then they go inside again. Like they're inside there. And they come out and he's not there. And like I've been watching this backdoor camera the whole entire time and he never left. I really watched the camera the whole time. He never left. Police didn't see him in there. And like it blows my mind. Like I don't know if there's a tunnel in my shed in the backyard. I don't know if he teleported. I don't know where this guy went or why he went in that shed.
On the 2nd of May, Alex Shaw shared another video clip.
I have an update regarding the time traveler that went into my shed and disappeared. And this is going to blow a lot of people's minds. And if you're still denying that this is real at this point, this is going to change your mind. And you can see he never came back until the next day right here. Notification on my camera that there's somebody in my backyard and this guy leaves my shed. And he looks right at the camera too. That guy left my shed. But here's the craziest part. This looks like the same guy, maybe, glasses, whatever. Let's look at the other guy. This was the other guy. He noticeably aged. Looks like the same guy, but aged. So him again, and now him. Same facial features, whiter hair. So I don't even know what to think at this point. Somebody explain this. He literally left the same shed. You saw the camera I put before. There was no movement that whole night. Then the next day, this guy leaves the shed, looks right at the camera like he knows, and he looks noticeably older. The time traveler leaves the shed the next day and goes off screen. And a lot of people think I'm hiding the front camera footage of him leaving because they think this is a skit. So let's look at the front camera and see where he goes. To the front camera, you can see him walking to the front. I did turn off the sound because all the cars driving by, so it's loud, but he's whistling. He's like, I can't whistle, but he's whistling. But yeah, he's looking sus. He walks out the gate. He's looking back at the house. Like, I don't know what he's looking at. You know, suspiciously crosses the street. And then there's a car here. And this is a really weird interaction that's about to happen because he goes up to this car and he like looks through the passenger window. And then it's gonna stutter a little bit because it's going between clips. But he looks through the passenger window and then just continues walking. like I can't even make this up. Like I don't know what he's doing. And then he literally just walks off, and that's the end of him. like that's the last I've seen of him. Now this part's a little creepy because when he looked through the car, it looked like nobody was in the car. Like that car was sitting there for a little bit. But then right as he walks off the screen, the car then turns, does a little 3-point turn and drives off. And it's really suspicious. Like the car's following him now.
A TikTok user, Maddie, applied reverse image research and discovered that
this guy named Matty Ice, he's been looking into this a lot. It's funny because he actually made a skit on part 1, kind of like making fun of me, but now he's come around to actually looking into this because this is real. So he's been looking into this story and he found some crazy evidence. What he did is he did a reverse image search and he found this guy, who looks pretty similar to our boy here. The crazy part is this guy was obsessed with time travel. And you can see 9 years ago, he used to post on blogs talking about time travel and how it works. So he graduated from Harvard University, which is, obviously impressive. So this guy knew his stuff. He was obsessed with time travel and he looks like our guy. So it's like, okay, it's probably him then, right? This guy died in 2018, 6 years ago, which so might not be our guy, but this next story is insane. Check this out. Stephen King, you probably know him. He's a well-known author. He's known as the king of horror books. He's very well known. He does eerily resemble a time traveler, as you can see here, but that's not what this is about. Stephen King is the author of this book called Fairy Tale. He wrote just 2 years ago, so it's very recent. But what this book is about is gonna blow your mind. Like, it's insane. This is a quick disclaimer. I never read this book prior to, making these videos. What this book is about is there's an older guy. He has a shed in his backyard, and the shed has a staircase in it that leads to another realm with a fountain of youth. This is just a quick little snippet. Before his demise, he reveals that he is 120 years old and mentioned a gateway to another realm located in his shed. What? This is crazy right here.
On the 13th of May, Alex shared a video of showing his shed.
At the shed. Here it is. Put a lock on it. Let me get this lock off and let's inspect it. Quick little shed tour. The dryer, which is broken and super dirty. This is a little light. So when the police came in here, they went right here. They looked around, they didn't see anything. The washer is also broken. So you can see like pieces are broken off and it's yellow inside. Nothing works. I don't know what's going on with that. You got just laundry stuff, all empty. I don't know how it's empty because nobody does laundry. This is my new water heater. It's just some wood and cardboard boxes. He left the backpack behind and we didn't see it. So there's no backpack in there. There's no backpack behind it. It's just a bunch of blinds. There's nothing. It's just normal stuff. Yeah, where would it be? We have a couple gaps. There's no way anybody could fit through these. Oof. As you can see, all the walls are all solid. Let's walk around the outside. And there's the Ring camera that picks up the whole thing. You can see it's right there. This is all solid. As you can see, clearly no windows. It's all solid. There's nowhere else that he could have gone. He came from this way right here. So he walked around the side here, went to the shed there, and then the guy left coming out of here that way. A lot of people want me to get a sidekick, so I got a sidekick that's gonna do a spiritual reading on the shed. So let's see how this goes.
So we're gonna cleanse all of our tools first before we go in there because we don't wanna bring any of our energy into the shed. And this is gonna be one of our main tools we're gonna be using, which is a pendulum. Sage myself too. And we're not saging the shed because we want to make sure we're reading the energy exactly how it is. If the time traveler was there, when he was there, we can get all that information. Immediately when I came in, the energy is a lot denser, especially more so in this corner. And remember, it's spiritual, so it doesn't have to be a physically seen portal. It could be something that we feel. Is there any supernatural activity happening here? Okay, we got a yes. Is the shed a portal to somewhere else? The energy's super dense over here. Dense means heavy. So if there's a flow, that means there's more energy circulating. Is there dense energy here in the washer? No, going in a circle. So even though the washer has faster energy, it's still not the portal. So now we're gonna go to the dryer. The energy's a lot more expanded. There's like more activity, like more bugs and everything too. So let's see. It's starting to get a lot stronger if you guys can see that. And my hand's staying still. Let's see how the pendulum acts when we put it inside the dryer. Because if it is a portal, it'll start to act a lot more abrupt. Not even saying like yes or no. Let's move it back out. You saw how still it got? Like immediately it just got still right when I removed it. I'm gonna get my cards and do a reading. We're gonna get a card to see the overall energy. Magician. So we already know magical energies happening here. So this card, if we look at it, it's more of a sense of grief. So when it comes to grief, does this mean that the portal's evil energy? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and tip it. The first card that was pulled was a magician, and the question was, what's the energy of the dryer? Second one was a card of grief. And if you guys know the cups, it's all about water, grief, emotions. And the third card was the devil. My overall opinion is there's a lot of mixed energies when it comes to things like portals, and I do feel like it's a portal. But there's definitely some spiritual shit going on.
Camera right here, brand new Ring camera. Does have a mobile charger on it, so it literally can't die. The lock that was on it. I'm gonna put this right here, and I'll show the recording of it, so you can see what it will record. And actually, let's put it kind of hidden. Over here. Let's hide it over there. It's the camera, and I'll show the recording of it. And that's the shed. I'm gonna turn this off. And lock it back. We will monitor that. Just as a reminder, Ring records based on motion. So if there's any motion tonight and throughout the week, you know, I'll be posting updates on that. Okay, so this is the recording overnight. The beginning part was just me setting it up just so you could see that it was recording. That was me watching it live, making sure that it was on. And then this is the recording overnight. So as you can see, it, you know, takes a little picture every hour intervals, and it will record based on motion. So nothing happened this first night. It got really bright right here. But remember, he came at 3 p.m., not overnight. I have a brand new ring, and it came with a sticker. So
On the 14th of May, Alec posted a video of his investigation.
Hey brother, how's it going? Alright. I live nearby, and I have this guy, and then this guy, and then go to the next one, and this guy. They come onto my property and go into my shed. Have you ever seen this young guy before with a guest shirt, or this old guy?
Yeah, this guy the same guy?
Yeah, they look like the same guy, yeah.
I think I've seen this guy before.
The old guy?
Yeah. I feel like I've seen a man sell him something.
He sells you something?
Like shit, items.
Like repair shop stuff?
I don't know exactly, I don't remember, but I think I've seen him as opposed to anyone in here. I feel like I've seen the shirt, pants.
The same outfit?
I think so. The logo right there, I feel like I've seen him before. And he carry a bag sometimes.
So he comes around here a lot?
Not a lot.
No?
No. But I feel like I've seen him.
Okay.
Not these guys. Like him, he got red and bald ears up there, and he got like white shoes. I will remember him.
You never seen this guy? You think this guy looks like this guy or not?
I think this guy looks like this guy.
Yeah. So, and how long you been working here for?
6 months.
6 months, and you only seen this guy just come a couple times?
I feel like I've seen him while I work here.
Alright. Thank you, brother. You seen this guy before?
He's trespassed around the store.
This guy's not allowed in the store.
He's not allowed in the store. No.
And what about this guy?
This guy, I never seen him. I ain't never seen him.
Never seen that guy? Okay. And this guy looks, same thing?
Nope.
No? Okay. Thank you guys, I appreciate it.
On the 27th of May, Alex posted the latest video.
10 days since my last video on the time traveler and 11 days since I was last at the house. So let's see what happened in the shed camera. This is me, you know, moving the laundry machines and stuff, and then setting it up and then leaving. And this is when I leave. So you'll notice the Ring camera takes a picture every hour. And that's because it takes a snapshot every hour just so you could see it for this time lapse. but if there was movement inside, it would record. There's really nothing crazy on here, unfortunately. Now, I do have my shed unlocked, and I also have my listing completely removed from Airbnb. I'll take a screenshot of my Airbnb calendar after this and show you guys, but I haven't had an Airbnb guest. The house has literally been sitting there, and all my neighbors have my phone number, and nobody has seen the guys come back. On top of that, nobody has seen anybody come onto my property, so people aren't just walking around my property like a lot of people think. Going back to the house this weekend just to check up on everything. And this is yesterday and today, so unfortunately nothing. The biggest movement was that paper falling down, but that's really it. The backyard, same thing. You see me leaving there on the 16th, and then you'll see that there's no more motion after that. You know, nobody ever comes back onto the backyard, nobody ever goes back in the shed, nobody trespasses my house, nobody's wandering around or anything. Here's my Airbnb calendar for June. As you can see, I've completely blocked off the whole month. And you know, I'm not going to be advertising my Airbnb. I haven't received one single Airbnb booking from this whole entire story. A lot of people think that was why I was posting about this. I haven't received one booking from this. July, also blocked off. August, also blocked off. A lot of people are still, you know, asking about this, DMing me, commenting. A lot of people wanted to see what was going on. So that's that.
Some people believe this incident is a promotion for Stephen King's book, while others think it is for Alex's Airbnb or real estate business. What do you think? Some TikTok users have created entertaining videos with the time
traveler. If you have a machine that makes gravity, you can pretty much do anything. You can affect time, you can have force fields, all of that stuff that's in science fiction becomes reality. And what we worked on in the desert was a machine that makes gravity.
And he actually ends up going into my shed. So you can see he opens it, goes into the shed.
This shouldn't be too hard to fix with the right tools. There, better than new. Now to take her for a test toast. And what the? Yes!
Next day, this guy leaves the shed.
Is the shed truly a time portal? Or is this all an elaborate ruse? Remember, truth often hides in the most unexpected places. Keep your eyes peeled, and who knows, you might discover your own backyard mystery.